evening, everyone. This is Corey here with Zero Meter Chasers. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit there. All right. And thank you guys for tuning in. It is 7:06 Central Time, 7:06 Central, 8:06 Eastern. I'm a little excited with the snow we have falling outside right now in a lot of locations. So appreciate you guys tuning in. What we're going to start with is the current alerts, the winter alerts we have in place here in central Kentucky and even up in the Bluegrass region. We have a winter storm warning in effect just north of Louisville over into the Lexington area. That is going to be the Bluegrass region. And let me look at see what the National Weather Service has for that. Hadn't actually looked at the text data. The National Weather Service is expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow in that pink area. So if you live in that pink area up in the Bluegrass region, the Lexington area, you are expected to see anywhere between 3 to 5 inches of snow this evening and into tonight. The purple or the blue on this screen is a winter weather advisory. And the National Weather Service is expecting, I believe, 1 to 3 inches is the official forecast. Yeah, 1 to 3 inches in anywhere in this blue area. I know Greene and Taylor County, Adair, Hart, those counties aren't technically included, but we'll show you our forecast accumulation map here in just a second. We think that at least Greene and Taylor County probably should be included. You can make an argument for other counties. Nonetheless, we are expecting snow accumulations during the overnight hours, or this evening and into the overnight hours. So let's check out the current radar here real quick. We got a lot of snow activity ongoing here across the central Kentucky area. And if we zoom out, we'll put this radar into motion here. You can see that this snow is really coming in from the northwest. So we're going to have several hours of snowfall here during the evening hours. It's not going to last super long. We're probably looking at about 3 or 4 hours here in the central Kentucky area. Areas to the north probably see a little bit longer of snowfall accumulation, probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 hours, especially up in the areas that's in that winter storm warning. So areas to the north is going to see a longer duration of snowfall activity, where here in central Kentucky, we're not going to see as long as a duration. Like I said, probably around 3 to 4 hours. So, but we look at the radar here. I mean, the snow is coming in from the northwest, and some of the snow's pretty heavy at times. So, we'll do a little bit of a zoom in here. We'll actually stop the radar, put a pause on it. Do the current radar here. So I mean, everybody's in on the snowfall activity. I mean, anywhere you go here in central Kentucky, Columbia, Campbellsville, Greensburg, all the way up to Mumfortville, Litchfield, E-Town getting in on some moderate snowfall activity, even up to Bardstown. Pockets of maybe even some heavy snowfall activity between Bardstown and Springfield right now. So again, this is going to continue here over the next several hours. So this is our latest snowfall accumulation forecast. We put this out. I think this is the latest one. Yeah, we put this out earlier today. This area, even the area in the dusting, we actually could see anywhere between a dusting to an inch in this area that just has the dusting. So that's the only adjustment we would probably make at this time. Everything else looks pretty good. So if you live in this area that says where we just have a dusting, we're going to go dusting to an inch. And then you go anywhere basically between, say, Brandenburg down to E-Town, Hodgenville, Greensburg, Campbellsville, Columbia, maybe even down to Somerset. I think that looks good. 1 to 2 inches of snowfall accumulation is the forecast for that. Then you go just a little bit more to the north, so say areas like your Lebanon, your Bardstown, Springfield, all the way up to Lexington, 2 to 4 inches of snow. Definitely could see up here where we have 1 to 2 inches. We could definitely see higher snowfall accumulations up there. So this map probably needs a little bit of adjusting. We made this snowfall map around lunch today, but what we typically do here at Zero Meter Chasers, we don't adjust our forecast very often. We're not going to adjust the forecast as soon as the snow starts. You know, this is what we put out earlier today. It's going to be wrong in places, and that's fine. Our forecasting team, we discuss all the information, we discuss what the models are saying, and we come up with a forecast. and our rule of thumb is about 12 hours before it starts is our last forecast map. A lot of these meteorologists, weather pages, they'll put an updated snowfall map as soon as it starts. That's when you're going to be most accurate, as soon as the forecast starts. So this map will definitely be wrong in places, but nonetheless, overall, we feel pretty confident about this forecast. Like I said, the only thing that we would probably change right now is the area where it says dusting. We'd probably go dusting to 1 inch. And this area up here in northern Kentucky where it says 1 to 2, we could probably extend this 2 to 4 inch accumulation map up just a little bit. So other than that, forecast looks pretty good, pretty much spot on. Just a few adjustments here or there. So we're not overly concerned about the forecast here. I see one of our 0 meter chasers, one of my colleagues, Chris, jumping in the chat, and he says 1 map. That's all we do. 1 map or you're scared. So we try not to do too many maps. 1 or 2, sometimes 3. But nonetheless, we feel pretty confident about this forecast going into the overnight hours. So let me show you guys what some of the latest model data is showing. That way we have an idea of what to expect for the remainder of the night. So this is the HRRR model. I'm only going to show you guys 2 models. So at this range, we look at short-term model data, and there's 2 models that really specialize in short-term weather. If you guys have watched my live videos before, you guys know which ones I'm talking about. It's the HRRR model and the RAP model. And that all that stands for is HRRR. I think it's high resolution rapid refresh. So again, that kind of rapid refresh short-term weather. It updates on the hour every hour for short-term weather. So this is the model that we probably favor a little bit more in the short term. It typically does very well at this range. So this is, let me make sure I got the right time here. This is what the radar is basically showing right now, and that's what the HRRR model is showing. And the snowfall is going to continue. This is going into 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock, you start to see this snowfall kind of shift to the north a little bit. And that's what we're going to start to see. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. The areas here in central Kentucky, say from, say from a Litchfield to Mumfortville to Greensburg to Columbia line, we're only going to see about 2 to 3 hours. I guess I'd say around 3 hours of snowfall accumulation. Because this is 11 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock now. It's already been snowing. So about 3 hours of snowfall accumulation. That's going to give everybody in that area around a good inch of snowfall. And then as we progress toward the midnight hour, the snow continues basically from Elizabethtown down to Somerset and to the north. So if you live in E-Town, the Somerset, specifically if you live in the Bluegrass region, this is going to be your system. The Bluegrass region is going to get a lot of snow tonight. And then we start to see some heavier snow even back build. But by 2 o'clock, pretty much everybody in Kentucky, the snow has ended except the Bluegrass region. Nelson, Marion, and Washington County still getting in on snowfall activity around 2 a.m. So Nelson, Marion, and Washington County, if you live in those counties, specifically here in central Kentucky, even Casey County, your snowfall accumulation could get up into the 3-inch range for sure. And then as we get closer to 3 a.m., it's really pushing off into the Bluegrass region. It sticks around up there almost till daybreak. In fact, it does. It's 6 a.m., about the time the sun comes out. Still has some scattered snowfall activity all the way up to 8 o'clock for Lexington. So the Bluegrass region, this is going to be a pretty big snow for them. 3 to 5 inch snow, winter storm warning in effect. 100% agree with the National Weather Service on that. So let's look at kind of what the snowfall accumulation map is showing for from the HRRR model. Pretty close to what we're forecasting. So you've got from Bowling Green, say up to, Greensburg. You're probably saying from dusting to 1 inch. Bowling Green, 1/2 inch on the HRRR model. E-Town checking in at 2.1. Somerset checking in at 1 inch. Lexington, 2.3. Let me make sure this is right. I feel like Lexington's going to get a lot more than 2.3 inches. Louisville, 3.6. So a lot of this Bluegrass region up here. Let's check this. Let me check another ratio here. That might help it out a little bit better. No, I still think Lexington ends up getting a little bit more, 2.7, a little bit more than what the model is actually showing. So we're going to be paying attention to that. But like I said, the Bluegrass region is going to be the hot spot for this storm. Louisville from Lexington, that area specifically, going to get probably 100% will get what the National Weather Service is forecasting, between 3 to 5. I don't have any doubts about that. So the good thing with this snow is the ground temperatures is either just above freezing or right at freezing. So a lot of this snow is going to accumulate pretty quickly. A lot of the areas out there is already experienced a dusting. The good thing is the roads temperatures are a little bit above freezing, so it'll take a little while for roads to become slick and hazardous, but they will eventually get there. But I know here in Greensburg already, we already have a dusting. Pretty much everything's already coated with snow. We're going to see that snow continue for the next 2 to 3 hours. So 100% going to get an inch, at least an inch here in Greensburg. But like I said, we'll go back to the accumulation map here, accumulation forecast. So yeah, based off the modeling data that we just looked at, I didn't show you guys the RAP model. I just showed you the HRRR model. Let me show you guys that real quick. This is the other model we look at for short-term weather. Same scenario. It's got snow moving in. You get, anywhere between 3 to 4 hours of snow before that snow begins to lift off to the northeast. Sticks around in the Bluegrass region just a little bit longer than everybody else. Again, same thing. Nelson, Marion, Washington County here in central Kentucky continue to see that snowfall longer than anybody else. And that snow eventually moves off to the east. And same scenario. You're looking at anywhere from a coating to an inch between Bowling Green up to Greensburg, Mumfortville, Litchfield type area. You get into E-Town, you get closer to the 2 inches. Marion County, Washington, Nelson, you get 2 to 3. And then up here in the Bluegrass region, from Louisville to Lexington, you're looking at your 3 to 5 inches. I know it still shows Lexington 2.1. I 100% guarantee you. I will personally guarantee that Lexington will get more than 2.1. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't. So that is the RAP model. So back to the accumulation forecast. Again, if you guys didn't hear me the first time, accumulation map needs a little bit of adjustment. In the areas where it says dusting, we're going to go a dusting to an inch. And then up here in the northern part of Kentucky, where we have 1 to 2 inches, probably going to lift this 2 to 4 inches up to the north just a smidge. Other than that, forecast looks great. So you guys find your county, and that's what our forecast is for tonight. So officially here for Greene and Taylor, we're going 1 to 2 inches. I think that's a great forecast. I don't see a reason why that wouldn't verify. Russell County, I will answer some questions. If you guys got questions, this is the time to throw them my way. Let me know what you guys are seeing at your house. I've got my little comment box up at the top left. So there's a chance you might see your comments up there. So I'll look through real quick. Let me see if I got anything on my phone. I'll check some stuff out here in a minute. But I'll stay live with you guys here just for a little bit. Brooklyn wants to know if we're ever going to get a big snow. We don't see anything in the horizon as far as big snow. We do have another snow chance for Saturday night. Not anything significant by no means. So we'll be tracking that, but too early to get into the specifics of that one. Marcia, great question. I was getting ready to talk about this. This system will affect the next system on Saturday night. What these storms do is once it snows, these storm systems will lay what we call a snowpack down. Anytime you have a snowpack, it'll typically keep things a little bit colder than what the models are currently suggesting. Now, we are expected to get warmer tomorrow, 43. So any snow that falls tonight, it's not going to stick around very long. But anytime you can get some snow, some deeper snow, that's going to keep things colder than what the models are currently projecting. So the next storm system tends to follow the colder air. So if we can get, Kentucky a little bit colder than what the models are currently forecasting, then that next system could sink south just a little bit, which would increase our chances for snow on Saturday night. I think we're going to see snow regardless. It just depends on how much. The one thing I will say this, any snow that falls Saturday night will accumulate. Low temperature Saturday night, 7. not 6, 7 for all you kids out there. 7. 7 degrees is our low Saturday night. Our wind chills will probably be close to 0, maybe even dipping below 0 at times. High temperature on Sunday, 14 degrees. We're going to hit the teens, and if we see some snow accumulation, we could get a little bit colder on Sunday. We could have a high temperature, closer to 12, closer to 10. And that's temperature. That's not wind chill. That is actual temperature. That is the high temperature for Sunday, 14 degrees, and that's for here in Greensburg. Let me check that again real fast. I don't think that may not be right. Close enough. That was a little bit further north. 16 degrees. 16 degrees. So regardless, on Sunday we're going to see high temperatures in the teens across central Kentucky. Sunday night, low temperatures in the lower single digits. We could get close to 0 on Sunday night. And that's the actual temperature. That's not wind chill. Wind chills will be negative Sunday night. High temperature on Monday. We get into the heat wave on Sunday. You guys love this time of year. I know it. The heat wave is here on Monday. 33 degrees as a high temperature. Get your swimming trunks out. We can do some swimming on Monday. 33 degrees. Oh, man. So, let's see what else we got on the comments. I'm sure there will be several schools that will close for tomorrow. Patricia, Russell County, probably looking at 1 to 2 inches for Russell County. I would just say probably closer to an inch, because I do think it'll probably be lower on that scale. But, I mean, looking at the radar, let me pull the radar back up here. Let's check out Russell County for whoever asked. Here we go. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, Russell County right now, I mean, it's snowing. So, I mean, I don't see Russell County. I don't see the snow in Russell County stopping. That's why I think this winter weather advisory, I mean, you can make a legitimate argument for the winter weather advisory to be expanded to say maybe something along the lines of this, maybe. So I don't even know if Somerset's in it. Let me look. Yeah, Somerset isn't included. So yeah, you could legitimately, I could make an argument to include Russell County, Adair County, Metcalfe, Greene, Taylor, Hart, Grayson, and Breckinridge County. I can make an argument to add all these counties. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can make an argument to add 8 counties to the winter weather advisory right now, but that's not my call. So regardless, if you're not in the winter weather advisory and you're seeing snow out there, just please use extra caution. Allow extra time to reach your destination. This isn't going to be a shutdown, snowstorm by no means, but let's see here. I actually thought I got a notification of the winter weather advisory being expanded, but it was not. So, be all good. Be all good. Let's see what else we got. I also say this here real quick. Let me look at something. The Adair County Primary School, and the reason I haven't shared for anybody that has sent me, the reason I haven't shared anything from the Adair County Primary School is I have probably had at least 20 people write me asking me to share their kids' hallway. Apparently at the Adair County Primary School, Adair County Primary Center, they did hallways. Each grade had a hallway to decorate. And they're in a contest to see whose hallway is the favorite, I guess, of which hallway is decorated the best. So you guys that are on here, go over to the Adair County Primary Center Facebook page and look at everybody, all the classes, all their beautiful artwork and their decorating skills. And I don't know what you have to do. Let me see. You have to vote. I don't know how you vote, but I'm sure something on their page will let you know. So you guys head over there and check it out. After our video, of course. Donna, Hart County. Hart County, probably looking at around an inch. Yeah, getting reports out of Adair County, the side road's already covered. So, in my opinion, that's winter weather advisory criteria. I've had a couple of people already report to me no school for Marion County tomorrow. It's not an NTI day, so I would assume that's a traditional snow day. So, there you go, Marion County. Congratulations. James is reporting pretty good snow down in Albany. So, all the way down to the Tennessee border. So, we'll have to see how it plays out. There's a chance that, some of our Tennessee bordering counties might pick up an inch. Faith for Camelsville. I think 1 to 2 inches is a good bet. Get snow reporting in Mansville. Thanks, Ashley. Pauletta, temperatures tonight will be dropping a couple degrees below freezing. We're looking around 29, 30 degrees, depending on where we're at. So that's not the worst case scenario. Yep, there's my friends with G&G On Demand. Yep, there's the official word. Due to incoming inclement weather, there will be no school in Marion County tomorrow, Friday, December 12th. It's not an NTI day, so there is the official announcement. McKenzie gives me a little bit more information on the Adair County primary stuff. All you have to do is find the Candyland. She wants her, specifically the kindergarten video. Mackenzie's out here campaigning for the kindergarten class. So you just have to like it. You just have to like the video to vote for it. So I guess, again, I'm assuming whichever class or whichever grade has the highest amount of likes is the grade that wins. So you guys go over there and give them some love. There's been a lot of people. They worked really hard on it. Jalen, call Will and tell him GC wants a snow date. I'm sure Will give Greene County a snow day. I'm sure that's in the works. What Will needs to do, Will needs to get out there and work on them free throws. I seen them free throws at that game the other night. He needs to get the gym work on them free throws. Will's a good guy. I like Will a whole lot. Hardin County schools are on an NTI day. Thanks, Chris. He's my colleague here at 0 Meter Chasers. I got all the Adair County Primary Center. They're posting all their links in the chat. I love it. I'll have to go look at it after the video. So while I'm waiting for some more comments to go in, we'll just look at the radar and look how far this area of precipitation goes back. I mean, we're going back all the way up into Iowa. This is what we call the snow train. It's just typically the snow train is coming out of, say, Arkansas. This one's coming out of Illinois. I gotta make sure I say Illinois right. If you guys remember, I said Illinois, which is my country slang coming out. I said Illinois sometime last year. Somebody got mad. Told me I needed to learn how to pronounce states. I'll pronounce it how I want to. But Illinois. It's coming out of Illinois. Indiana. I need to adjust my map a little bit, don't I? But yeah, this goes way to our northwest. So we've got a lot from a radar perspective. Observations look good. Sometimes when you're a meteorologist, forecaster, you make a forecast and you're sitting here looking at the radar and you're like, oh no, this does not look good. We don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of moisture, or we don't have a lot of time left, or I don't see the temperatures matching up with the radar. It's scary sometimes because you make a forecast, you obviously want to be right. But you know, looking at the radar tonight, everything looks great. So I feel very confident that this is going to be a pretty good accumulating snow for much of the state. Nothing major. You get a little bit more tricky as we get, closer up to our north. That's going to be the areas that we see right here on the screen. The areas in the pink, the winter storm warnings. That's going to be the areas that see the highest snowfall this evening and into tonight. That's where we're going to see our 3 to 5 inch amounts. There's a chance we could see a little bit higher in some locations. I know there's a lot of areas that's not in that winter weather advisory. You could definitely make an argument of that winter weather advisory coming south, but don't know if they will pull the trigger on that. Matt, I see your comment. I love it. I love your comments. Autumn, I know the S is silent. I don't know how to pronounce Illinois. You guys just let me pronounce it however I want to, okay? I shouldn't even have mentioned that. That's right, Alexis. It's Illinois with an S around here. That's right. Trenton. No, I do not. I've not heard anything. Marion County and Hardin County is the only two counties I've heard from so far. I haven't heard from anybody else. I'm sure that they will come. I'm sure that they will come. Janice is reporting that the ground is white in Buffalo. I'm sure the ground is white almost everywhere here in central Kentucky. Let's see. Yeah, I've got some pictures from a lot of people. So we'll get those pictures out. We'll look through and we'll check out, see what we can do by getting some pictures out to you guys. Carla, we don't care about Illinois or however you pronounce it. I was just showing the snow coming from Illinois. Dave, the key color for this map, I don't have a key up, but the pink is a winter storm warning. 3 to 5 inches of snow expected in that area. The other areas, the blue or the purple, whatever you want to call it, is a winter weather advisory. National Weather Service is saying 1 to 3 inches expected there, but if we go to, let me go to the radar here real quick. So here is the watches and warnings on the radar. You can make an argument of extending the winter weather advisory something like this. Just to the southwest, just maybe one more tier of county, something like that. That way you can get that area. You don't even have to go 1 to 3 inches. You could go snow accumulations around an inch. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. I would extend that just to the southwest just a little bit and go around an inch. Or you could even go 1 to 2 if you wanted to do that. But I don't know if the National Weather Service will do that at this juncture, being that we have, probably 2 more hours, 2 to 3 more hours of snowfall. They've kind of already made their decisions with that. That's, beyond me. I'm not trying to bash the National Weather Service by no means. I'm just saying you can make an argument to extend that to the southwest. But this area here, these areas of counties that I'm looking at, so Breckenridge, Grayson, Hart, Greene, Taylor, Metcalfe, Adair, Russell County. If you just heard your county named, you could, I would act like you're in the winter weather advisory. Like I said, we're looking at least an inch, but you could go 1 to 2. So areas to the south of that, to the southwest of that, so your Bowling Green area, your Butler, Bowling Green, Warren County, Barron County, Allen, Simpson, Monroe. You're probably looking. You could say up to around a half inch. There's a chance some of those areas get an inch. So we're gonna watch that area. We'll keep you guys updated with that. But that is the key. Like I said, I don't have an actual color key on there, but the purple is the winter weather advisory. The pink is the winter storm warning. Go back to the regular radar here. I'll turn off the warnings. That way the maps aren't very noisy. I know areas up in Lexington's not getting snow yet. I just seen my friend Billy say something, but it is coming. It is coming. You could see the snow pretty much knocking on the door there in Lexington. Snow. Stevens reporting snow in Springfield, so let's put a pause on the radar. That is where some of the heavier snow is actually falling right now. Pretty much between Bardstown and Springfield, all the way down just to the south of Danville and Stanford, just to the north of Lebanon. So if you're in, say, the northeastern part of Marion County there, southern part of Washington County, Springfield, all the way up into the central part of Nelson County, this is a nice little heavy snow band that's ongoing here in this neck of the woods. So this could put down some pretty good snow accumulations rather quickly there in that neck of the woods. Zoom out a little bit more. I'm trying to see if there's any other. I mean, even over here in from Warren County up to Butler, all the way up to Beaver Dam, you see some pretty good returns on the radar here. Probably some moderate snowfall activity here in this neck of the woods as well. So, again, pretty good snowfall. Again, not looking at anything major. Like I said, the major, the area that's going to, see the biggest impact from snowfall accumulation here is going to be this area in the pink here. It's going to be your Nicholasville up to Lexington, Frankfort, all the way up to Owington, Cynthiana, Mount Sterling, Nicholasville, Shelbyville. That's where you're going to see your 3 to 5 inch snow. But if you're not in that specific area, we're not going to be seeing anything significant, but definitely impactful. This will definitely be an impactful snow by no means. Danny's reporting snow in Cave City. Snow in Cave City. Lindsay, roads right now is pretty good. The roads are still above freezing, but as that snow continues to fall, the roads will slowly start to drop to the freezing point. We will start to see roads cover up. There is some people that is reporting some of the side roads starting to cover up with snow in some locations. I know Adair County there was somebody from Adair County reporting some of the side roads was already covered. like that text that somebody just sent me a text. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. Has anybody got any more comments? Marshall's reporting yard totally covered on Columbia Highway in Greene County. Brandy's reporting Edmonton. That's a big one down in Edmonton, coming down fast there. Chris in E-Town is reporting the main roads in E-Town are becoming snow covered. So that's also important to note. So if we're already getting main roads starting to become snow covered here in central Kentucky, I would say that that's probably going to, a lot of the main roads will follow suit. Austin's reporting snow sticking in North Taylor. Josh, yes, high temperature tomorrow, mid-40s. Whatever falls tonight will melt tomorrow. Whatever falls tonight will melt tomorrow. Marion County totals. Let's get back to the accumulation forecast here. Marion County is probably looking at closer to that 2 to 4 inch range. So here in central Kentucky specifically, that I kind of do Greene Taylor County surrounding areas. The area that's going to be the jackpot in my neck of the woods is going to be the Marion, Washington, and Nelson County area. That is the area that's going to be the jackpot in my area specifically. Even northern Casey County could jump in on that as well. Yep, and Mandy, thank you, Mandy. Washington County is snow's already fallen. Yard is already covered in snow. Charles reporting snow covering Highway 210 near the Taylor-LaRue County line. So there we go. We're starting to get several reports now of main roads being covered here in the central Kentucky area. So, like I said, now that we're already getting reports of main roads already being snow covered, that's going to follow suit as we continue into the night. Again, as those temperatures continue to drop, the snow continues to fall. The roadways will slowly drop below freezing if they haven't already. Like I said, we're already seeing several reports of main roads already being covered. So again, if you're out and about tonight, please use extra caution. Just drive slow. I've always heard people say, drive like you have your grandma in the passenger seat with a bowl of gravy. So maybe not that slow, but just drive with caution. You can get around. It's not going to be a shutdown snow by no means. Obviously, if you don't have to go anywhere tonight, don't. If Greene County had a ball game tonight, I'd probably be there. I would just drive slower. But you guys know what I mean. Just use extra caution as you're out and about. And like I said, if you don't have to go nowhere, just stay at home. Turn your heat on or not, however you guys want to do it. Cover up in a blanket, watch some TV. Judy's reporting snow falling pretty heavy. I lost that comment. Sorry, Judy. In the Loretto area. Danville Highway's covered. So there's another highway that's being reported covered already. Wendy's reporting Main Street and Campbellsville car covered, but not the roads. So that is good. That is good. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'm already getting some pictures for sure. In report, I got a picture from Adair County here from Robert. I'll look through these pictures here in a little bit, and I'll get some pictures on my Facebook page. If you guys have good snow pictures, send them to me. I can't post every single picture that everybody sends me. I would be posting pictures until they put me in the grave if I did that. But I definitely scroll through y'all's pictures, and some of the best ones I post back on my Facebook page. So I do appreciate any pictures you guys send in. Jesse, I might do another video tonight. I will check it out. If I do one, it'll be probably another hour and a half to 2 hours. So if I decide to do one, I'll let you guys know. But I'll definitely be paying attention. Tanya, not sure on the Saturday system yet. I know snow will move into central Kentucky Saturday night. and we're not looking at anything major by no means, but we could see another, say, dusting to an inch. I know you guys are tired of those systems. I'm tired of them too. I would rather us get something that is going to really mean something. But nonetheless, we do have another snow chance Saturday night. Not 100% sure how that's going to affect it, everything just yet. Yeah, Don, I was about to say you're already off. What are you going to call in for? Sierra's reporting coming into Taylor County from Lebanon. Cannot go over 40 because the wheels are already sliding. So, again, that's another example. If you're out and about, just please use extra caution. We don't want anybody to have any wrecks, anybody that's going to be injured or anything like that. So we definitely want everybody to be safe tonight. So just use extra caution, please. Jennifer is reporting Sonora is covered in snow. Skylar, Campbellsville. Let me get the accumulation for. Oh, accumulation forecast is up here already. My bad. 1 to 2 inches for Campbellsville. All right. So I think I'm gonna wrap this portion of the live video up. I will give you guys one more look at the radar. And again, the snow just continues to pile in. So this is what we're expecting to see here over the next several hours. The snow will slowly start to move off to the northeast, but we're still looking at anywhere from 1 to 2, possibly even 3 hours of snow here in central Kentucky. You get a little bit further to the north, say with your E-Town, your Lebanon, Bardstown, you're going to see closer to 4 to 6 more hours of snow. So we got a lot of snow that's going to continue here at least through midnight. So again, if you guys are traveling, please use extra caution as you're out and about. I will probably give one more update before the night is over. So you guys stay tuned for that. Probably going to shoot for, it's 8 o'clock Central now, probably somewhere around 10. 10 Central, 11 Eastern, somewhere around that time frame. Give you guys one more update before we head to bed tonight. So, yeah, send me some pictures if you guys got them. I'll repost those on my Facebook page. And other than that, if you guys have kids in school, probably going to be a lot of canceled schools tomorrow. So you guys enjoy the nice falling snow, and I will talk to you soon.